Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Last episode, we managed to solve the issue that was going on with the Uthgard Elk. Elk. Uthgard Elk. Yes. Apparently they had been given some diseased blankets by the commander of this fort because he wanted to take their land. Fortunately, we managed to cure them and broke off their alliance with Luskin. Even though we've completed our task here, we still need to explore. There appear to be some ruins to the south. Perhaps there's something here that we could actually use. So let us begin exploring. Really? We can investigate this tree? Why? Someone hid a bunch of coins in a tree. Also, there's a lot of corpses around here. That is more than a little concerning. Potion of aid. Definitely something we can sell. There's a bunch of deer around here. Cultists!
Taste the pain!
Over there! Kill them and search their packs for the words of power!
Die, unworthy foe!
The cult leader is casting more spells. Nice try on that, but it wasn't good enough. Damn it. Endurance spell. Potion, I mean. Clarity potion. He's getting off all these spells because he happened to get off whatever it's called. Sanctuary. Damn it. Yeah, nice try. Now, why don't you actually try attacking us so that we can kill you? There you are! You got a lot of spells off, but it wasn't anywhere near enough. Cultist Journal. Let's see. This is the journal of a cult member. It would appear that at one point in time, this cultist was a nobleman, due to the constant reminiscences of the days of wealth and privilege. I amused myself today with memories of the annual fox hunt at the Vintner estate. There were some old ruins back in the woods behind his southern fields that the fox might head for. As we searched the ruins today, I imagined that the words of power were the fox, and I the hound. The others must have thought I was cracking up when I started to laugh for no apparent reason, but I suddenly conjured up the image of Lord Vintner as a bespectacled hound, and I couldn't help myself. So this cultist was actually a noble. Interesting. These cultists really are all types, aren't they? It does appear to be something special over here. That's a troll! Troll shamans, that's interesting. And unexpected. What was doing here? At least they count as evil, so we can kill them. There go those trolls. There appears to be something around here. These definitely are ruins. With a bunch of altars. Interesting. We'll investigate them after we finish looking around this place. Hello! There's more here! Including a cave entrance. An umber hulks and a hook horror. This is not something well, I think we actually have fought a few of these before. I wonder if we can actually enter that cave. With that glowing in front of it, I don't know. Oh, there's a corpse here. No, that's not a corpse, that's stones. What is this? Volcanus oak seed. The seed is a large and strangely shaped item. I imagine it might be useful for something in the future, so I guess we can hold on to it. What the? Renshaw! That's unexpected. Okay. Okay, corpse here. And a corpse over here. Let's take a look over to the east here. In the northeast, I mean. 402 coins, that's a lot. Yeah, before we investigate the cave and everything, let's just take a look up here, see what we can find. Another corpse. There's a lot of corpses around here. That is definitely more than a little concerning. And that's one of a gray render. What is this doing over here in the middle of these wilds? Down he goes. There's a lot of strange, powerful creatures around here. Then again, considering that Crenshaw was summoned by that circle in those ruins, that is still definitely concerning. What is this place? Doesn't appear to be anything else, though, aside from this corpse. I have a feeling maybe we should destroy those altars. It's probably summoning all these horrible creatures, so doing it would probably be a good thing for everything around here. I imagine interacting with them won't actually do anything. Wait a minute. What happened here? Ow, what the? Okay, so if we destroy the... Oh, hold on, another Crenshaw. Interesting. Okay, let's destroy these altars. See if that helps. Oh! I think that may have worked. Okay, I'm sure that actually definitely helped. Let's just rest to get Dalen back his health. And then we'll enter this cave. That must have stopped those Crenshaw from appearing. Whatever they are. Alright, then. Alright, let's head into this cave. Creator Race Ruins. Adventurer's Note and Translation Amulet. An Adventurer's Journal. Most of the pages are torn and bloodstained, but a few notes can still be made out. The golems are invincible. It is only luck that is them move so slowly they cannot keep up. There must be some way to defeat them. The strange wizard in the garden seems to know something, but she won't tell me. I must leave now. I know, else I may never see my family again. If only I can make it back to the door. He barely made it. The magic of this amulet translates all communication, verbal or otherwise, into a language both speaker and listener can understand. Such a device must be equipped for its magic to work. The use of these powerful charms enabled ancient races to organize and command the massive slave labor forces that their empires had assembled from the farthest ends of the world. Okay, then. That's probably going to be useful and needed. Undead! You deal with the skeletons and the revenant, I guess. I'll deal with this mummy. Wow, these are actually pretty expansive rooms. What the heck? This apparition does not appear to be able to interact with you, and he vanished. Interesting. Guardian Golem Room. That's a little concerning. There's a chest here. There's a necklace. Guardian Golem Room, Sundial...
I have failed in the task.
This massive door will not budge despite your efforts to open it. Inscribed on the door are the following words. Only the master of smoke, color, and sound may enter. There are 3 locks on this door. Alright, so we have a puzzle for this place. We've got a door over here, leading to another door.
For ha! Ha!
Okay then. Some coins and... what is that? Yeah, half plate plus 2. Okay. Okay then. These 3 are Guardian Golem rooms. He mentioned that the golems are immortal. Give me a second. Actually, I think we can just walk in. Old One Guardian Golem.
Make this fight count! It will be your last! Ha!
Okay, I'm pretty sure actually this is actually a very horrible idea. He said they were immortal, so let's just leave. Dalen, follow me. He said he wouldn't follow through the doors. So that was not a wise idea. Dalen!
I shall do as you ask.
Okay, we've got a chest here.
It is done.
The Rise and Fall of Netheril and a Potion of Antidote. Do we need that? No, we can sell it. We see another one of them. Riddle of Smoke. There's another one of those Guardian Golems. Let's not bother then. You know what? Let's just go up this door, see if we can find out anything. Create a raised garden, I think it said. This small garden is covered by a semi-transparent magical field that glimmers above you. You can see open sky through the bubble. Ah! Here's someone!
What? Who? Oh, pardon me, I didn't notice you there. I was rather engrossed in my contemplations of the time stream. It's easy to get lost in a paradoxical currency, if I do say so myself.
Okay, who are you? Don't you remember me? Oh, wait, maybe we haven't met yet. It's hard to keep things straight without a linear temporal reference in the time stream. No matter. I am Saphira, the Wild Mage. A Wild Mage. No wonder you're talking crazy. Don't go jumping to conclusions. Just because I'm a Wild Mage and the realm's foremost leading expert on time travel does not mean I am insane. You are simply too blind to see the reason of my words. Oh goody. Time travel. I'm sorry, I sometimes forget temporal displacement is a confusing subject. Let me explain. I will try to keep this brief and simple. I am a researcher in fluid temporality. Time travel, if you will. That is why I am here in these ruins, because they were built on a time sink. Time travel. Right. You scoff, but subjective temporality is a fact. Time travel is not easy, you understand, and backward is much simpler than forward. But it is possible on a time sink. Time sink. A time sink is an area where it is possible to tap into the time stream and travel backwards in time, though not forwards unless you are returning to the temporal reality you started from. Of course, such a thing is not easily accomplished. It requires old and powerful magic. Fortunately, the creator race has already done the hard work for us by building the sundials. Do you know anything about this creator race? They were a brutal people, enslaving the other races with their powerful magic. Physically, the creator race resembled the lizard people of our own time. I have seen them when using the sundials to travel to the past. Are the sundials still working? They are, if you know how to use them. I could teach you how to travel back to the ancient past, when these ruins were still being built. But you have to perform a task for me. Alright, what's the task? I need the fruit of the rare Ultark tree. I have the seeds, but the tree only bears fruit every 10,000 years or so. What I need you to do is to use the time sink to go back in time and plant the tree for me. According to my research, the only place you can safely plant the seeds and have the tree bear fruit is beneath the red warding circle planted on the soil of this garden. Plant the tree in the past, and I'll be waiting here in the present to harvest the fruit. What's in this for me? Don't worry, I'll see you are well paid for your travels. I've made a fortune in gambling over the years. Of course. Plus, using the sundial to go back to the age of the creator race will send you to a time before the guardian golems were created. You could go back into the past and maybe find a way to weaken the golem so you could get the word of power you mentioned at our last meeting. Or maybe you mentioned it at our next meeting. It's hard to keep everything straight. Golems? You know, the golems. The invulnerable golems of this complex. Didn't we go over this at our next meeting? You could disable them by using the sundial to go into the past. How do I use the sundial? I've actually got a notebook that explains it all. It's pretty simple. Here, take the notebook. And these Ultar tree seeds you promised to plant. Oh, and you'll need this time crystal. The time crystals are magic items of a special use. Just use the special property of the time crystal and target the effect on the sundial, and you'll be sucked back to a time when these ruins were still being built. When you want to come back, just use the crystal again on the sundial, and you'll be transported back to the present age. And if you go back to the past, you might find some way to weaken the Guardian Golem from trolling this complex, so you can get the word of power you have told me you were looking for. Or do you tell me that at our next meeting? Whatever. Anything else? Just remember the rules. They're all in that notebook in case you forget. 1. The area of the time sink only extends the length of the ruins. You won't be able to leave the vault complex while you are back in the past. 2. You can't bring any items of power from the past back with you. When you come forward, they will be left behind. Take only memories and leave only footprints, right? That's a little time travel joke. Get it? Never mind. Okay, I think I got it. Anything else? Remember to plant the Ultark tree seeds in this spot. Anywhere else and they won't grow. Then come back to the future and speak to me and I'll give you your reward. I guess that's it, unless you have more questions. I do have more questions. Tell me about these Guardian Golems. Didn't we already go over this at our next meeting? The vault at the heart of the complex is protected by several golems that are immune to all physical and magical attacks. To beat them, you'll have to use the sundials to go back into the past and before the golems were created, and find a way to weaken them. That's the only way you'll get to the word of power in the center of this vault. So the word of power is inside the ruins. As far as my research shows, there's a vault at the center of the complex, but you won't get past those guardian golems without using the sundial to go back to the time of the creator race. I'll be going now. Well then, goodbye. We shall meet again soon. Or is it that we already met in the past? Oh, it's so hard to keep this stuff straight. Yes, I can only imagine. So, I'm going to leave these things back in here. Alright. Let me drink some water here. I kind of need it. There we go. Let's see here. Ultarg seeds. At first glance, these appear to be tiny rocks or pebbles. However, in truth, these are the seeds of the legendary Ultarg tree. Though an exceptionally hardy species, the Ultarg takes 10,000 years to reach maturity and bear fruit, making it one of the rarest plants in Faerun. This remarkable stone is obviously a time crystal. According to legend, the power of these stones can be used as a catalyst to facilitate the process of time travel. However, most accounts indicate that the magic of the time crystals can only be unlocked when used in conjunction with a temporal conduit, such as a time portal or time sink. This book is written in an ancient language you cannot understand. In the margins, however, someone has scribbled notes in the common tongue detailing how the time crystals can be used to travel back to ancient days. The creators built this complex over a time sink, and constructed several sundials that tap into the heart of the temporal instability. Using a time crystal on one of these sundials activates the time sink, drawing the person back into the ancient past. Using the crystal on the sundial in the past will return the person to the future. In my explorations of the ancient past, I have discovered several interesting anomalies associated with time travel. First, it is not possible to travel beyond the range of the time sink's influence. For this reason, I have only been able to explore the complex itself, despite my desire to see the world as it was before the changing climate covered the land in ice and snow. Also, I have discovered that it is not possible to bring certain items back from the past into the present. This is likely an inherent aspect of temporal displacement that minimizes paradoxes and disruptions of the time stream. This is fortunate, for I shudder to think of the consequences if the creators had ever discovered a way to travel from the past back into our own time. Had another run-in with the creator race during my last visit to the past. Those walking lizards surprised me in a dead-end hall. It was all I could do to escape with my life. I'm beginning to wonder if further exploration of these ruins is truly worth the risk. Okay then. So, even though it's being built, the creator race is still going to be here. Temporal Golem Slave. Can we speak with this one? Ulak Sabapor, Hod Hisa ut Pasea Feagal. What are you trying to say? I don't understand you. Julava Pekito, Rawa Asagus. I have a feeling I'll need this. You are of the living. There is no place for you here. Flee these ruins, or the guardian golems of the creators will destroy you. Who are you? Are you some type of spirit? I am a spirit doomed to be a slave to the creators in death, even as I was a slave to them in life. My soul is forever bound to this place, and the invulnerable golems of the masters force me to create. Guardian golems? Creators? What are you talking about? The creators fashioned the guardian golems to protect this place and the word of power within. The golems that walk these halls cannot be beaten. They are invulnerable. The magic of the creators has sustained them for 10,000 years, just as it has bound my spirit here for all eternity to maintain the golems in their flawless perfection. I am looking for the words of power. One of the artifacts you seek is within the heart of this complex, encased in a magically protected vault. But if you seek the word of power, the invincible guardian golems of the creators will surely destroy you. Surely there must be some way to defeat these guardian golems. I was a slave when the golems were first fashioned 10,000 years ago, before this ghostly existence I now endure. The guardians were built without flaw or imperfection. They cannot be beaten. To destroy the golems, you would have to travel back in time, to the ancient days when the creators walked the earth. You would have to travel to the time the golems were being made, and introduce a single flaw into their creation. This small imperfection would make them vulnerable, and would break the spell of the creators that binds my spirit to this place and compels me to sustain the golems for all eternity. Go back in time. How am I supposed to do that? There is powerful magic in the lands beneath this complex. The creators used the magic to build the sundials so they might travel back through the rifts of time. The secrets of the sundials were not given to the slaves, but if you find a way to unleash their magic, you can travel back to the time when the golems were being built. Don't worry, I'll destroy the golems and free your spirit. I pray for your success, though I fear you are a fool to try. I am doomed to this fate, but you can still escape this accursed place. The magic of the creators compels me to return to my work. The perfection of the guardians must be maintained. Leave me to my endless torment. Well, we're not going to be able to use this, the Amulet of the Red Tiger Tribe while we do this. We'll need this necklace. Temporal Slave. I don't think we can interact with them. Arrow of the Vampire. There's another chest over here, which we'll have to bash open.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
What the heck's going on? Why is there combat sound? Wait, something's here. Oh, okay, skeleton warriors. And a mummy. Oh, shit, I need that. I need this necklace. And that is why I needed the necklace. Disease incubation. God damn it. Friggin' disease. Fortunately, I think I have a remove disease roll that I can use. Alright. Very active wisdom, which increases our wisdom, and a giant's bane. Okay. A chest here to investigate. Plus 10 healer's kit. I think I have Yeah, I can hold on to that. Alexandrite and another Alexandrite, another Alexandrite. All right. Let me remove disease. And that must be the sundial we're supposed to be using. Dalen, are you done being terrified? Thank you. Now let's rest to regain our health. And I am going to end this episode here. This episode's a couple minutes short, but I think that's fine since we will need to deal with all these creatures here. Apparently, in order to stop these immortal golems, we have to go back to the past. Samurai Jack. But anyway, ow. That'll be in the next episode. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Ken Daniels and Dalen Red Tiger. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, and I shall see you all next time.